Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Right, some of you may have seen me on the Oasis Facebook page. They had a market. Mr. Vicky's Chilies was there. And he gave Maddie a bottle of this, and Maddie gave me a taste of it, and I kissed goodbye to my lips and my mouth, but it tastes brill. So I bought the last bottle.
I don't think it's that hot. It's hot, it's spicy, but it's not.
It's hot.
Bulldog hot chicken flavour sauce. So those of you that's tried the green one,
she's got an ice cube in her mouth after trying it.
those of you that's tried the green Thai one, which is the same brand as this East End one, this is nice as well, but it's not spicy. So looking at you, Jasmine and Scott, this is hotter than the green one. Just saying.
No, I was just going to say we're not going to Oasis today for a change. We're going to have a walk to San Remo. And then we're going to go to Campobello.
But we're on the diet, so
tea.
we're on the diet, so we're having no potatoes, no rice, no pasta, no pizza.
No chips.
No chips.
No chips. There's potatoes.
So we're having a bit of a drink of water and coming home.
Hi Bob.
Hi Bob.
So good morning everybody.
Good morning everybody.
That's it, I'm done.
That's the pronto.
Right.
Obviously it's Friday.
So,
We're at San Remo.
on Saturday, November the 6th.
Bob's just discovered
Primetime Cafe.
Walt Disney
It's the My Disney
just-
My Disney Experience app.
Discovered my Disney Experience app,
And all of our plans are
And-
already on it.
and some of the plans are already on it.
As of today,
Not all
we
of
are now at 60 days
Before we get to Disney.
before we get to Disney.
We'll
And
have
I'm
already
getting
done
excited.
We'll have already done a week in Universal by
We'll have
now.
done a week in Universal, and we've been booking,
And we booked
because we can
some-
book 60 days plus 10, so we've been booking restaurants left, right and
There's a couple
centre.
that I could book.
We're actually in, we've got booked in Boma. We've got, and this means nothing to nobody unless you've been to Disney before. We're booked into Ohana, we're booked into the Boathouse, we're booked into
Chef Art Smith.
Chef Art Smith, we're booked into Yak and Yeti. We're struggling to get
We're
into,
booked into Il Molino.
we're booked into El Molino. We're struggling to get in.
Primetime Cafe.
Carry on.
Go on, you were just saying what we're booked into, so I was just.
And you're missing it.
He's missed some more as well.
Yeah.
But we're struggling to get into T-Rex.
I don't get that, not at all. We might
Oh, it's
end
not
up going to
fantastic,
Rainforest
but-
Cafe instead. We were also booked into Raglan Road.
And Homecoming Diner.
Yeah,
No,
is
we've said
where you
that.
That's Chef Art
Chef
Smith,
Art
that
Smith.
was.
Oh, right.
But we're also doing
Moonshine Dad.
Epcot Food and Wine Festival for a few days.
Yeah, so those days I've not booked anything.
Yeah,
And
because we're going to eat
also-
like pigs
And
for
we're
a change.
also booked into Disney Park Pass.
Yeah, because when you book a Disney holiday now, you have to actually book each day in whichever park you want to go to. So I've had to do that when we first bought us tickets, which I've already done once and had to cancel it all and do it all again. So I might end up cancelling all this and doing it again for next year, but we'll see.
But I've met actually one of our subscribers, and she was watching us, which has inspired her to start her own vlogs.
Yeah, she started vlogging because
Very
she
good.
watched us. I'm really happy
And
about
she's
that.
moved to, her and the kids have moved to Spain this year, and they've moved to La Marina. Her mum lives in Ciudad Quesada. So if you want to go and find them, go and have a look. It's called Vlog de Blanca. We're going to check them out. Give them a bit of support. Oh, by the way, and her words were, "Hi Bob."
So
Surprise.
We're actually on TikTok.
Yeah, but I don't understand it.
Yeah, so do a search on TikTok if you're on there.
But we've also got Instagram.
Yeah.
We've also got Twitter. Do you ever share anything on Twitter?
Yeah, but when last time, in fact, she even uninstalled Twitter.
Listen, I've not got it on my phone, so I can't do anything. We've got Facebook and we've got YouTube.
Let's be honest, that most stuff that goes on Instagram and, I'll say it, Twitter
I actually like.
and Facebook,
I-
most of it is all the same.
I've got to say, I did like Twitter, so I could read Donald Trump's tweets. He was quite interesting, in a funny sort of way.
No, he was not interested.
They were. It was just hilarious. It was hilarious.
Carriada, pork cheeks, low and slow with reduced salt, taldo. is I'm going to brown them off to start with and add a bit of this just to make Helen and Bob happy. Right, for my next trick, and this is Helen's idea. So we've got chicken thighs, boneless chicken thighs. And I agree with Helen, the thigh meat tends to be more moist. There's a word. Now this is the stuff that we got yesterday from Mr. Vicky's Chili's. Absolutely blinding stuff, we love that. And then this is some stuff that we got that we used for our birthday party that we had. And it's a salsa gaucha. And I can't explain what it tastes like, but it's nice. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut the chicken thighs up and put them on skewers, but we're going to marinate them before we put them on skewers. And I'm not on my own. If I show that bit where I was on my own, I'm not on my own. So as mentioned, we went to La Cantina. We'll do that as a separate review. Fantastic. It's a Tex-Mex restaurant in Los Montesinos, and we put it this way, it's what, top 5 we reckon?
Yeah, it's nice.
Top 5 restaurants that we've had.
Chipotle bean and chili.
That's nice, that, yeah. Because it looked usually like that anyway.
That nice sauce that I tasted yesterday could be what caused my lip. It might have burnt me. I don't think.
Should we still sore?
Yeah.
Here's Helen, let's see what's just...
That should be enough between them two dishes, shouldn't it?
Yes.
Do we want to put stuff up, food away, and let me spray them fries?
In a little bit. So what are you putting in there to make it a Mexican type?
I'm making, I can't remember, I think that's turmeric and they're comino, which are, I can't remember the name in English.
Yeah, it's that.
A bit of that. So I'm going to fry them off with that and maybe a bit of onion powder as well.
Bit of hendos?
No.
Ooh.
Maybe a little bit of salt. I'd usually use cumin, turmeric and coriander, but I've not got all that. It'll still taste a bit...
It smells nice. And then the other stuff that Helen mentioned that you didn't necessarily see on camera, that's been battering the door.
That's just onion powder. That's just onion powder that I'm putting on there. Then I'm going to put a tiny bit of that in
there. From Keith, Mr. Vicky's Chili's.
And
that came from England, and that is lovely.
It is nice, that.
I really like that.
It's got a little bit of a Mexican taste to it.
Yeah, it's the chipotle, isn't it? Ooh. So that's the choritos more or less done-ish. So there's the Mexican mince.
Only a tiny bit.
Only a tiny bit. Don't need much because it's good in the terracotta bowls. Yeah, that's about right size, isn't it? That.
Yeah, I think
compared to what we had. If you can see, it's not massive bits, but it's enough to get enough flavour because to do it. All right. Of course, we're going to put that in that.
I think there might be too much. We might have to do all 3 of them.
Right. Okay. Well, that's not a problem. That's just me. With the provolone on top. Helen's doing the rest of the chorizo, she's doing it with onions and garlic, which Bob's been prepping. And we put some cherry in it.
A bit of cherry, a tiny bit of tomato.
Bit of red wine. Ooh, tomato. What?
Right. Some sort of tomato ketchup or something. Which one do you want?
And then, if you look just over to the side where Helen is.
We've shown this before.
Yeah, we've got a couple of packets of this. It's actually what we brought back from home, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's seasoning for pasta, but actually, in fact, we used it in the sausages when we made the sausages, didn't we? And that's been mixed into the pork and beef hamburger meat mix.
You know, just kind of just look at that simply, yeah, just like that.
So what we'll do is we'll put the cheese on top of that. We'll hang it in the oven. Now, if you're in England, I think you can get provolone cheese. I'm sure you can. The chorizo, even if it's a ready cooked chorizo, that'll be fine. Just put it into chunks and put it in like that. And if you haven't got all the herbs and spices like Helen's used, you just put. You can buy the fajita or the burritos mixers, and you can do it that way. Just don't use a full pack because it's going to be a bit overpowering, I think, if you do.
Put a bit of something in it. You get me
Idiots. So that's the patties.
Sorry, only bite size.
Yeah, still fit them. Just a hamburger. And if we don't eat them, we could have them as burgers tomorrow. And then that's the cheese done. So Helen's done a magic with the sauce for this. We've pulled them out of the fridge. No, we've pulled them out of the oven.
Yes.
chuck the temperature up so we can try and thicken the
It needs to reduce a bit.
sauce and let it reduce a little bit, yeah. And then we'll put them back in the oven to finish off because it can take quite a while for them to cook properly.
So that looks a lot better, doesn't it?
Yes.
Let me just move you straight there.
It's like caramelisation.
That's just reduced. That's all it needed to do.
Ooh.
Is that nice? You see, you just needed the Helen magic touch on
Exactly. See, that's why she's the chef and I'm not.
it. Dad, do you want to come and try it?
Yeah.
That is nice.
See, what that needs is, you know them bread cobs? If we get them bread cobs and just wipe it round.
Bread cobs.
We've got some there. We've got
Bread
some keto
cobs.
bread cobs. Yeah, do you want to try it out there or out there?
I'll try
Doesn't that look better?
That looks beautiful.
I had a little bit, he's took half of it.
Half of it.
Yeah. Oh,
That's
yeah.
better, isn't it?
Yeah, that's beautiful.
So as long as they go tender,
They will do. I'm gonna
we're laughing. And Helen's put the first ones on the skewers, that's galucha.
In fact, I'm going to put them into they're the patties.
And that's the spicy stuff. I think me and your dad's looking forward to that more than anything else. The bakery down in Spain, down south Malaga, that way. This is the focaccia, and you get 2 bits. It's sun-dried tomatoes and oregano and a few other bits. Cheeks, chorizo, focaccia.
Just one of them, is it? Is there?
No, I think there's 2 of them.
Again, look at the cheese pull on that.
Yeah, but it's dropping off my fork.
That's great.